think we're gonna be straight up back in the game.
I understand now that the Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape.
Where was that? Ah, L.
What do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing.
That's...
Anyway, who do you think... Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out? You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. You should probably sleep more than 5 hours. I say, although I'm not
Who is the culprit, Master?
much
Do you have any guesses?
either. Alright, we just running and running.
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
Thank you. Thank you.
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I just supposed to, like, run straight up ahead? I guess. No, it's kind of weird. I guess I am. It's not weird.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Aside.
Huh?
Thank you.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I'll use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no.
This is an interesting game.
But if I
Oh, it
think the
very
culprit
much
is
is.
one of the 6 on board,
Have you ever
I
seen
need to
any
take
of
the
the
left path that
Danganronpa
says yes.
games?
Which is it?
There's
Copper is one
only
of the
one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train? I would say no.
Then...
Is the culprit among the 6 people or not?
Master?
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if your deductions are up to snuff, Master. That's actually a really difficult question for, like, the first question, you know? I think the culprit was not on the train. Even though it would make the most sense, but I feel like the culprit was not on the train. Or... I don't know! That's a hard question for, like, the very first... Is this like a closed room? Is this like a closed room mystery? Because we have, like... So we were 6 people on the train. The train never stopped. Nobody could have entered or left at any time. And we are confirmed 6 people on the train. However, everyone on the train died. Except for us. So... And... It couldn't have been us. Was the cover one of the 6 on the train? No! Can't have been.
So, you think the culprit is not one of the 6 on the train, right?
The culprit is not one of the 6 on the train, is your choice. Yes.
Right here!
That looks like the wrong choice. Yep, that was the wrong choice.
That hurts.
Okay.
What are you doing? How many times are you gonna pick the wrong answer? Time for a do-over.
Okay, so it was...
Fine.
Right! I mean, thinking about it, yes, it's gotta.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Because we haven't really confirmed if everyone is dead. See, that's the thing. We haven't confirmed if everyone is dead.
Right here!
It could have just been a dead body from the beginning on. Right?
Let's go.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to, you know.
Can I go through now?
What? You got it right? Radical, Master!
You're making fun of me, aren't you? The other one is wrong, so this is obviously the right answer.
Oh, hello.
Again? Why? I thought this one was the right answer.
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master!
Reasoning death match. Testimonies of
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice. You two committed the crime. In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone. It was possible with an accomplice. You created an alibi for yourself. drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
Right.
There was an accomplice. A murder could happen even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else? Accomplice, and there was someone else on the train besides the 6 of us. Nope.
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off. What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. Came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board. And together, you committed the crime. This way, there's no contradiction. Now admit you had an accomplice already.
Hey,
Problem is whether or not an accomplice boarded the train later, right? Someone to board the train would have had to stop somewhere.
What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. But came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Let's slash through this mystery. Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie, or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Because they weren't dead. Alright, what's this?
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
Doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
How long was that? So how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time you're truly gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely mystery labyrinth guy.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help.
come on.
Still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh.
Uh,
I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Commit suicide after the crime.
Oh, I got it! Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me!
Yeah, figures.
Hey, wait!
The culprit just played dead.
Wow,
Because
figures.
if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
Well, I guess it could be worse.
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Shinigami is a death god who is haunting us, basically.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
The game is heavily
Whoa, watch out!
story-based, so
You see? What did
if
I
you
tell you?
really want to
Dead
know
end.
what happened, I would
Don't sound so
recommend
proud of
you
yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
check out my stream from
If it's a dead end,
last week.
maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
Are
You
we
changed
sure
your
about
mind
that?
already?
I don't think
Exploring
so.
all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
I mean, they didn't commit suicide. Let's go.
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth. But I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
Wow.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
No, that's not the right answer.
Let's solve this thing!
Should already know the answer. Now get to it.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's routes represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
This doesn't make sense.
What's going on here?
It's not like this.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate!
Concentrate. Yeah, sure. Who was the last person to die during this incident? That's a really good question. The culprit.
This way. If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they offed themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit? The culprit.
Of course. The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves.
That's
Come on, let's try
kind of
again.
sick. Who was the last person to be burned to death?
This way. We're gonna crash.
Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be burned to death? Aphex.
This way. We're gonna
Nope.
crash.
That's also wrong. It's Zilch.
Come on, let's try again.
Well,
One
go
burned
figure.
The other 4, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body
can't be.
first?
Resolve the drill. Can't.
According to the peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
Good.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So, Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit. But he committed suicide, huh?
The door! Whoa!
There's gotta be more to this.
It worked?
I mean, it can't just be a
See,
simple
I
suicide.
told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah.
Goal.
Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought.
You can't tell me that's
What's
it.
wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened.
Yeah,
Something about this
there's
seems
gotta be something
off.
else.
It does? You think so?
Yeah.
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion. Zolch guilty
The
of a Ford and
conclusion?
separated himself.
Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
Thank you.
You've
for the
already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Conclusion. Demolish the conclusion door. Zolch killed the other Ford and set him fire to himself. Demolish.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
Stop.
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Alright. Using that
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
RDM noise. Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way, so use Master's solution plate to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember
The more noise
all
destroyed, the bigger the
this?
bonus you'll get later. So when it pops up in front of you, be aggressive and
Sure
attack.
hope you got all that down.
The bonus for destroying noise is based on the maximum amount you destroy in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you Typing corpse.
The culprit must be Zilch. The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died. and died from immolation.
Uh,
4 passed out victims? What? 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 4 passed out victims? What
If you think about it, it's an easy case to solve. 4 murders, 1 suicide. That's the truth behind the case.
Feels like we're getting to the heart of the case. But something about this whole thing is bugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was up when we found Zilch's body. If he committed suicide with the knife.
Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
This is the truth.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Bloodstains on interior log. The touring car pipe was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood splattered on the interior log. Copy with a knockout of the interior. Coffee with a knockout rock is simply to pass out of the drink. Might actually be the coffee.
Knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Alright, that's that. And we're continuing on. This isn't done yet.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie?
Wow,
But they
go
have
figures.
no reason to do that.
They have no reason to do that.
If they
You
wanted
say
to
so.
set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all.
I don't think so.
And for some
No.
reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Ready, Master?
Mhm.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long.
Mhm.
You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
You have
Got
until
it.
the pain in
I'll
your
hurry.
head clears up. Thanks. Crime scene recreation.
Hey,
Should be near info inside. So won't hold up for too long. Hurry up and investigate it. Your brain is much more slower than his. Think so? Caution.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there?
Huh.
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it.
Huh. Huh.
It was made by something
This
sharp.
looks like a knife.
What did this?
This looks like a knife could fit in there. New key. A cushion next to bed. It has a hole in it. If it was punctured by something sharp.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
you may have seen it but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Burnt blanket.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse. There's no blood on it. I'm a little stumped right now.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
Oh boy.
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions.
What's up next, Shinigami?
Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Ah, hey, it's a bee. Caution with all plus Shinigami puzzles.
We're gonna expose the truth together!
The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth.
What?
Truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel, containing yours truly.
Ready?
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Correct answer?
You can knock the letters out in the right order. I'll be imbued with the power of truth and release a special move that'll open up the path.
Master, it's time
By the way, if you give me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mom.
Don't you forget.
But there are some solution keys you can't get hints from. By each one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Pointer, Repsol, key, Thosol, blade, zoom in, zoom out.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle? Tick tock, tick tock.
There's no blotch on the sheet, so was he really stabbed? A what herring? Oh, a red herring! Oh my god. I'm smart.
Right.
A red
That's right.
herring. Duh. Technical stat is actually red herring. Oh, a chest.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Oh, what's this? Treasure chest? Still stuff with
It's
just
a new
red
solution
herring.
key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
See, I knew that. I knew they just played death. There's no way that this was a suicide. That's what confused me from the very beginning. Oh boy. We're going back to the minecart track. We can't run, can we?
What's
up?
wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guy
you're
you
floating.
are. Besides, you're not even walking.
See? My
I
point.
despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
Cool. What's convenient? Zoom? Evac. Zoom? What?
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Oh, hello.
Solution
What
keys
proof
are
help
important to
explain
solving
that?
mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way.
We are gonna expose
Like the solution key that
truth
answers the question in
together.
front of you, get it right and the mystery will disappear. What proves the culprit played that? Zolch's corpse? Coffee and dining car, red hair. Red herring. Or the peacekeeper death report. I mean, kind of both. Okay, figures that's not it.
That was the wrong solution key.
I mean, in a way it makes sense.
Master. Why don't you review the solution keys one more time?
It would have been
I
too
thought
easy,
we
I
just
guess.
proved Zilch was playing dead.
I thought it would have been too easy to just select what we just got. Oh well. Since, you know, in a way it did make sense to select that. But
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself. A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later. We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
God damn it, Shinigami.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Whoa!
Well, guess we're falling.
Master, you better concentrate!
Oh boy. Was what you must saw through the window actually Zilch? No. Actually, yes, it was. I'm very good at these, at thinking in real time. You know, as soon as I pressed the button, I was like, wait, no, that's not right. Yes.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Was the burned corpse in car 1 actually Zilch? No.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Those swap places with the corpse in the infirmary. After you were entered. No, wait, before we entered. Before we entered. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock.
In the smoke.
The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything
Yeah,
out through the window.
yeah, no, makes sense.
Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Oh, that is why the infirmary was locked. That's why the infirmary was locked before we
Next
entered.
up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
That place is suspicious.
Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question.
Better search every
Pick
nook
the
and
spots
cranny.
where the eye can change.
Master doesn't
Taking
make
the wrong spot means
mistakes.
taking damage, so don't
Right.
screw it up.
Right? Right?
Under the thing. Under the thing.
Here! That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there! Hey!
Well, I guess not. Oh no, I was correct. Okay, cool.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean
Under the blanket.
under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you in.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well,
Hi.
Again!
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Hmm?
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
Using assist your partner inside the mystery labyrinth will help you out.
This could be the clincher.
When your partner's assist is activated, the mystery's random statement won't inflict any damage. So you should take a closer look at what makes it play. Fuji's book Apex Corpse.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
What do we got? Fuji's book. Fuji's book discovered in Cardley was printed with the space and we recognize it. Burkhoff thought the Apex had to be what appeared to be stab wounds in the chest, similar to those body. Base was beyond recognition. Okay, that's right. Daggy's corpse. Up for the entire body of the victim.
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth! There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
He dead. Oh hey. Emergency exit.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the first and fifth cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green.
Thank you,
I
Shinigami.
mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How is the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen?
When the lights went off. Easy. Well, this looks like a fun roller coaster.
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Move through the drain did not move through the drain. Move through the train.
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. Impossible. Impossible! Impossible. 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 Impossible!
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Well,
Get him, Master! Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
Blackout and shaking.
A body.
Exactly right. There was a blackout and a shaking when the train car entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train accident occurred.
You can't get from car 1 to car 5.
Oh.
Just think about it. The train
Hey!
cars are quite narrow.
I moved.
The corpse
Ow.
is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
That's true. Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security. If someone had passed through the hallway, I probably would have noticed.
They would have had to sneak past me, too. There's no way anybody got through that corridor.
If we're certain nobody used that corridor, then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside. If so, the culprit would need to be able to pass by us without being noticed.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense. If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stops once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth! No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Sorted blade, colored blanket.
Forget the
Sorted blade, yes.
shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Nope. That doesn't
What does that mean?
Definitely wasn't a bad contact with the power cable, so why did the blackout appear? Is the train's power control from somewhere? I think the power was meant to automatically be controlled, maybe?
Forget the shaking and the blackout.
No, back up.
They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery! No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system. The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Blue kill.
Hey!
get a boom, kill it.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Is it?
Then why did the main control system fail?
Well, that... no.
It must have something to do with moving the body.
Is it possible that trains 1 and
But
5
you're unsure exactly
got swapped?
how. Huh. In that case,
wouldn't exactly make sense because I'm not exactly sure how. But
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in
It would
here
make
is
sense.
also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep
with
on
the
going.
distorted blade. Main control system was lost when car 1
So this is the question we're facing
Move.
right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing.
But that wouldn't really be possible in the
But the
tunnel.
culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it
Maybe
had
it's all
something to do
converted
with
yet?
moving a
No.
body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Oh, it's this one again. Blackout and shake. It was lost when car 1 was moved. Maybe something happened to the train when it shook. D.
Tick-tock,
Derailed?
tick-tock. You're wrong.
Nope.
Twirling, twirling, twirling. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
It switched to the backup because car 1 was gone. My car 1 was... D-A-C?
Only 30 seconds.
Nope. This is gonna go bad. Car 1 was... What happened to car 1? Was No. Not all.
Damn it!
Game over. Damn. I can't make a word from this. God damn it. My English is failing me. All that difficult practice for nothing. I know, right? Lost when... The ED is definitely at the end. CH... How many letters do I actually have? I can't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start with H. Nope. Wait, we already tried R. Nope. A. No. What did we not do yet? D. D. The car one was. D. Detached! Detached! Oh my god! Detached. Duh. Oh my god. I got the brain cell back. Let's go. Dude, it's so hard to think of words sometimes. I had like multiple, like I kind of knew what was going on, but I wasn't entirely sure.
That's right.
I wasn't entirely sure which word I'm looking for. Oh god, the two letters count as one.
Go, go, go.
Okay.
That's right.
Detached. Duh. Let's go. Ooh. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
So, I'm assuming that somehow car 1 and car 5 got switched.
Master,
But I'm not
don't
entirely
really get
sure
it.
how that's possible in a tunnel.
What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Oh god, another one.
There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
Buddy was transported along
We
with
need
the
to resolve
entire
the mystery at
car.
hand.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved.
Well, that's
Right.
easy.
I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this! Lay it all out, Master! Puzzle it out! Great! Ta-da! Go, go, go!
Well, that was easy. I already knew it before I even got the ladder. I mean, not like it was really hard. They basically laid the solution on a silver tablet. Sup, dude?
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Oh, he evolved.
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Dude, that's what I'm asking myself as well.
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? I
If
can
there
answer
never
that,
was a fifth car
I
to
can
begin
solve this
with,
mystery once and for all.
I would assume there
How
was
did it
never a fifth
happen?
car to begin with.
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? The blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it.
So there was never a fifth car because are you okay, Pika? Are you okay, Pika? Yeah, click the button, you have no idea what it did. Congrats. It was accidental. Alright, let's turn off. Oh my god, no, I did not want to. Fuck you, Twitch. I wanted to do this in OBS. Not. God damn it. I wanted to do this in OBS. I didn't want to open my browser for this. Slash. Followers off. There's that. Slash shield off. There we go. That should do it. Alright. Okay, back to the matter at hand. Back to the matter at hand. There never was a fifth car to begin with, because we couldn't enter the fifth car.
You definitely want to remember this.
Map, route map. Right. This is the thing. Car 1 and car 5 looking identical. Because, do we have a clue for this? I don't know. Let me check if we have a clue for this. We don't have a clue for this. Okay. Go back to the map. This one. Whoops. Because they said the route map. Okay. They said that. Oh. Wait, you're right. You're absolutely right. The route map is... Yeah! So... That's how it is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That is how we can switch trade. That's how we can swap the position of... We're moving towards Kanai Ward. No, yeah, no locomotive needed. It's completely shut. The doors won't open. The doors won't open until the train stays still. They are completely self-powered. Backup control room. Do we have it somewhere? Backup control system. Automatically manage the electricity in the train. Thought that the maker never failed, but the train never stopped. Yeah, see? This is the thing. Actually, if you look really closely at it, this could be one. This could be one if you look at it. I guess it could also be 5. Hard to tell. It's really just a thing. I don't even know if they're like actual numbers or like Roman numerals. Because before the murders happened, they said they couldn't get to car 5. Can I make your CSS work? Sorry, no. Before the murders happened, they said they couldn't get to car 5 because the door was stuck. That leads me to assume that there never was a 5th car to begin with. Because you can't exit the train there. Let me check. Is that something I can actually still check? The logs go very long. No. They don't go that long, though.
first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second?
When it was connected again.
Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing! Because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
Yeah, I don't need the route map. Or the soda. Not the red herring. Route map or the... Probably the route map.
It shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
That's where you're wrong.
This is the truth.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train trip was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car 1 separating. After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train.
What advantage was gameplay switching the train cars? Moving the body. You were able to move the body from car 1 to car 5 without crossing no wait, from car 1 to car 5 without crossing why did they need to move the body? Because there were only 3 bodies. So this body is the same as this body, as described in the red herring. It looks like there were 4 bodies, but there were actually only 3. Yeah, it is pretty wild, I'll admit that. But you gotta have some of these wild cases for a game like this. Criminal mastermind at work, obviously. Totally. We'll probably get a summary later on how it all happened.
This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then Car 1 can function on its own. Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up.
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
There's
Using
still...
your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, Car 5 doesn't exist.
So,
We already know
you're
it's
telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
But something that kind of confuses me. So with this theory currently, that would leave Car 1 at the end for like the entire train ride. But we went back to Car 1 after that. Like we already know that we can assume that there was no fifth car. But this still doesn't make sense, I think. Like, okay, say we had Car 1 behind Car 4. That's where we found the body. We would still have to get away to get the first car back to the beginning, because unless no, I'm fairly certain we saw Car 1 again. Actually, I'm not sure if we saw Car 1 again after we were in Car 5. Might be, might also not be. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us.
Yeah, now I need the train plot.
I will prove it to you.
Oh, hey. It's that time again. What do we need now?
Let's work together as a team.
Wow.
Great!
Well, that was easy. Like, I was pretty sure that as soon as I saw
Maybe the Amaterasu Express
the burnt
doesn't have
plaque, I
5
was
cars.
like,
What if there were only 4 cars to
something is
begin
not
with?
right here. There's
If
only
that's the case,
4 cars or
then
something
to
like
me,
that.
Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Yeah, take it.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
Yeah, figures.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then
Oh.
the train would have 5
I guess
cars
that
again.
would make sense.
So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1
I didn't
was
think
waiting at the
that
station's
far ahead.
platform, and all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the Peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there will be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary will be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's
Just
how they
went
were
from
able
zero
to
to
imitate
making
it in the new Car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty much shot. Probably have to give a summary now,
That was a pretty solid deduction.
but I think we're pretty shot.
Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in a WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
Oh, hey, this looks like a nice landing. Time to climb the stairs.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, this is gonna be the finale.
You know, making the first car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
Alright, this is it.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me.
Oh, really?
With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth.
Yeah.
Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth.
The truth.
We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
Boom kill time. Let's go. Boom kill time. You know, it's kind of amazing that after 5 hours, we're still in chapter 0. That certainly says a lot. Oh. Hi, Shinigami. That's in this thing. I mean, I thought this was more of a God Shinigami. Thought this was more of a
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
I don't know, of a tutorial. But I don't know. To overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through all obstacles with the mega-sized god. Great onset destroyer. Me. Alright, sure.
Let's do this, Master.
God Shinigami,
Oh.
Iron Ball. Blast away the gigantic iron balls released from Phantom's support force with a corresponding kick.
Stop me.
When an obstacle closes in, the screen slows down, press the button to attack. Missing game for timing means failure and taken down, so be careful.
I won't let you have the truth.
I
I see.
God Shinigami Wall. Destroy huge walls when they suddenly appear with the corresponding attack.
Racket
Again, when the screen slows down, press the button to attack. And again, missing the timing means failure. Try not to take damage.
Go away! Give up and scram!
I see.
God Shinigami. Mount Thorn. Jump to avoid the thorns that suddenly appear from the ground. When the screen slows down, press the button to jump. Be careful there too, because this time it means failure when taken out.
Your deduction is wrong!
2 combo.
Go away!
Kick.
Don't come near me!
Tackle.
Don't come any closer!
Tackle.
Stop it!
Tackle.
Switching to first and
Tackle.
favorite part is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Destroy the wall with a solution key.
Yo, check.
There are obstacles that even God me can't destroy with a solution key.
Come on.
Open up the solution key window, pick a key that contradicts the Phantom statement, and boom, slash it with a mouse solution blade.
Use the solution key to smash
No
through
evidence
the
they
wall,
have a
Master.
swap. That's not a blade.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warped plate from Car 5! The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go.
That's
Kick.
nonsense! I
Kick.
burned the plate to disguise it?
Tackle.
I didn't do that!
Tackle. Tackle.
Stop it!
Tackle. Jump.
Go away!
Tackle.
Get away from me!
Tackle.
Get away! Get
Tackle.
away! It just happened
Tackle.
to be easily burned! But with
Kick.
it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was. So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Very forward.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him.
Not
Good luck, Master.
bloodstains on interior lock. Yes.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5! The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
That's a nice skull you have there.
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
Boom kill.
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there!
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Trainer. Now, main control room A could be restroom, infirmary, connecting door. Probably the main control room.
Here. The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me! I'm not the culprit!
Great detective work! I'd call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off!
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Alright, here comes the stuff.
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Chapter 0. Massacre on the Amaterasu Press.
Time to expose this crime! The cheats and everything!
The deduction denouement, or however you pronounce this, I have no idea. The deduction denouement is when the truth is made clear by thinking through all the deductions up until that point.
Somewhere inside your head, Master!
Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth.
This could be the clincher!
Locked pieces can be opened by solving mysteries. So keep it up.
There's only
Once
one
every gap is filled with a piece, finale revealing all mysteries will be unveiled. Everything has been leading to this moment. What? Where did you rush to? What's this? Oh, to the train. Amaterasu. Ow. Japanese. Yeah, of course. We're going from right to left. What was used to put the master detective sleep? The coffee. No, we don't have the coffee. Culprit smarts. Open red herring. What was used to break the window? Fire extinguisher. What was used as a red herring? Knife and cushion. What was the culprit hiding? Under. Maybe under the bed. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? Blackout. No. Oh, what happened when I was blackout? Change the captain. What did the culprit burn? Lake. Carnival. What happened after exiting the tunnel? That's the tunnel. Which body was found last? Apex. There we go. That's case shut. Mystery unraveled. That's how the thing went. Do we get a telling of how it all went, or is that all? I know in the Danganronpa games, there was usually
Step right up, step right up.
Okay. Looks like
5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanaiwa. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones don't do much to identify, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Apex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Apex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
Thank you, Shinigami.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen you then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, Car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zulch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Apex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
Okay, just a sec in here though. Just a sec in here though. You want to tell me that the entire room was filled up with smoke. You couldn't see anything. And this guy was just casually switching out bodies and hiding under the bed while the entire room was on fire. I mean, sure. Sure thing, game. Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, game.
Just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zulch's body, burned to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling in my blouse? Take a guess.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jiggling?
First, Apex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Well, this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
Figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station.
This is
As
why.
the sole survivor,
Yeah.
I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1. And waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
Alright, here we go. Case shot.
This is the truth I've uncovered!
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the Trolloble Creek.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
I'm back.
The soul of the true culprit. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event! Here we go! It's my time to shine!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case! All deplorables! To the final mystery labyrinth!
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Ah! Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Well,
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead!
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! What a waste of time! Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so why head to enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source
the culprit.
perishes?
So,
Don't tell
the
me.
culprit dies?
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What? You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now! You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation!
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it! You're under arrest! Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either! Take him away!
No, wait! Hold on just a second! Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You!
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Hello.
We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kinda brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go!
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
Well, that's that.
Hey,
Come on now, don't wander off on your own. Something I need to make sure of you. Oh, you mind coming over here so we can talk?
Say,
What are you gonna do, Master? He says he wants to talk.
Yeah.
Let's listen to what he has to say. Well, I guess I can't really go anywhere. Can't enter the train either.
well. I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio.
Yako Furio.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO. I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally. He managed to turn away the Peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man. Oh, by the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Okay,
nice.
I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices, such as cell phones, are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either. Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they entered Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise. You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the Peacekeepers any ideas.
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
Who's that guy?
Beats me.
Chapter 0, Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. End. Let's go. Only 5.5 hours.
I see.
Once the culprit is boom killed, you'll get rewarded based on how well Master did inside
Are
the
you
mystery
gonna
labyrinth.
remember all of this?
You get a reward for each overall rating, between SS to C. Not only do you get a reward for the rating you receive, but every rating below it. So try shooting for the top. I'm guessing I'm gonna get a B. Don't think I did terribly, but I certainly didn't do very well. So I guess I'm gonna get a B. Seduction double S. Judgment S. RDM double S. Stamina C. Final S. Oh damn. More than I expected, honestly. Shinigami puzzle C. Oh, double S is only if you make like no mistake at all. Yes, please. Oh, so after chapter 0, we're now at the prologue. Great.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
abandoned building rooftop. Yep.
You know,
What a huge city. Maybe it's because of the rain, but it's a little eerie.
Come on, this way. I love the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
you mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. And that's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Huh? Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay. No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter than the stench of death.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming. You know,
Pretty huge city. Maybe it's because of the rain, but it's a little eerie. I think we already had that.
Now then.
Come on, let's go
yes.
down. Right. No need to be so nervous. There's nothing dangerous here. Anyway. Ready yet? Yes, I'm ready.
This area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic. Perhaps I'm from a city like this one. Or maybe, if you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
Can you go a little faster? Going down here. Looks like
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey! There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
A clown?
Made you look!
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I can change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
Yeah, the game doesn't really let me go anywhere.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
Kamasaki Underground Passages. I'm gonna need that. Oh boy, the sewers.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made. But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so mysterious.
This is literally just not a scroller right now. I'm not even touching my... Okay, well... I'm not touching the scroller right now. Oh, I am holding it, but that's all I'm doing.
Here we are.
Well, lovely.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Get a submarine.
the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
Well, better a sub than a dom.
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
I'm kind of surprised nobody came out and quoted that. That seemed very quote-worthy, probably. Hello.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
When you put it like that...
With my logic, anything is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3? I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4
comes after 3, so the answer is 4.
Thank you.
Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
This Laura stuff.
Enough!
Poe.
I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the Peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Virtue,
Got it?
honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's good.
Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Cocoa Head. A round of applause, please.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb. I
Thank you,
wonder
Kitty Cat.
which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Alara Nightmare.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
Tetsuhiku Thunderbolt. Is this Max Metal? Is he voiced by Max Metal Man?
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
This is definitely something Yun Fubuki Clockford.
And the one inside the fireplace?
Inside the fireplace.
Why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Vivid Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Right, now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Sit down right here.
What? Game? Oh. There you go. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna call it quits in here.